guys, this is Melissa from the House of Platypus, and today I'm going to show you how to DIY flock a Christmas tree. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of my new content, and if you're not, welcome back. So 'tis the season. I'm a little bit early on the Christmas tree this year, but we're all starting to get our Christmas trees out and kind of take stock of what we have for Christmas decor. One of the trends this year are flocked Christmas trees, and if you don't know what that is, it's where it kind of looks like the tree got snowed on. It's where it has the white kind of powder on the branches. And I'm not usually one to succumb to trends, but I really like the more neutral Christmas decor. And I felt like it's a lot softer than just a bright green tree. Our Christmas tree we've had for about 3 years. Initially we lost everything in a fire about 3 years ago. And this was my mom's old tree. She thought that was a great excuse to get a new one. So she gifted us her old one. So I'm not really sure grand total how old it is. But long story short, it's still a nice tree. It still has a lot of years left in it. So I couldn't really justify spending hundreds of dollars on a new one. So I got online and did some research and realized that you could DIY flock a Christmas tree. So I got on Amazon and ordered some powder and flocked my Christmas tree the other day. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that I have a bad back. I have a lot of back issues. I actually have had to quit my job because of it. So if I'm able to do this, it's a pretty easy project. I didn't want my tree pure white like some of them are, so I went pretty light on the powder, but it only took me maybe 15 minutes to do the entire tree. So this is a really easy project. I'd say the worst part about it is that it's messy. A couple of my best tips are to make sure that you put something down under your tree. You know, go to the dollar store and get like a plastic tablecloth or something and put it down underneath. I did not, and let's just say it is possible to flock the bottom of your feet. And I don't think I will ever get all of the flocking out of my vacuum cleaner. Also, you definitely want to wear a mask. I knew the instructions said to, but I tried to get away without it at first, and no, you definitely need a mask. So those are really my only two tips. It's kind of hard to screw up. It's incredibly easy, and I'm really happy with the results. So without further ado, here's how I flocked my tree. All right, I apologize for the terrible lighting, but this is real life. Here is our tree before. Anyway, this year I switched to white lights. There's all the colored lights my poor husband had to untangle. And I just feel like I really like the more neutral, softer Christmas decor versus like the traditional colors. So I decided this year that I'm going to flock it. And I'll show you here. I got this flocking powder off of Amazon, and I will leave a link to that in the description box below. And then I think I got this at Target. You can even get them at the Dollar Tree. Just basically you spray the tree with water, sift the flocking powder onto it, and then spray it with water again to set it. So let's see how this goes. All right, so the first step is to spray it down good. Now I am flocking my tree with the lights on just because we don't take our tree apart at the end of the year. We put it down in the basement in one piece. And so I thought it would just be a huge mess trying to get lights off and on. I'm saturating this area pretty good, but then I'm also spraying down because it's going to sprinkle on down. And this is not actually Mrs. Meyer's. I'm just using the old bottle. Sorry, my dog is harumphing back there. I'm going to pour the flocking in there. If you have any sort of it probably just would be advisable to wear a mask while you were doing this. It's there's a lot of particles flying through the air, but you just literally shake it over until it's as much as you want. I don't want mine super white. I just want the ends kind of tipped as though it looks like it did just get snowed on. I know a lot of flock trees are so white. They look like white trees. And that is not the look I'm going for. I mean, you can do this to your taste, however much you want in there. And then the little sparklies in the bottom, you can just sprinkle on by hand. project. My husband got up into the top for me. Don't mind my squeaky floor here. Now, I think most flock trees are a little bit heavier flocked than this. I did not want mine completely white. I just wanted it to look like a little bit softer than the bright green. So I'm super happy with how this came out. I'm gonna pop a picture up real quick of what my tree looked like last year so you can kind of see a before. And now here is what it looks like after. Like I said, I didn't go super heavy on it. If you want more flocking on your tree, I would say just do another layer or just put a heavier layer down in the first place. There was a couple of areas where I went over more than once just to build up a little bit. Maybe next year I will go whole hog and really flock the whole thing out, but I wasn't ready to commit to a really heavy white flocked tree yet. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to the flocking powder that I used in the description box below. If this is something that you've been thinking about doing, I would encourage you to go for it. It's so stupidly easy that anyone can do it. I'm also gonna leave links down there to my blog and all of my social media channels so you can follow along. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.